The control structures of Java are such as we use the loop, while loop, if statements, case statements, etc. Okay, look at here, the examples here. Actually, we're going to use arrays and arrays of numbers, and then there are two arrays will be here. One is array X and array Y, and there will be 80 elements of each of the array. And from these array elements, what we are going to do, actually, we're going to draw three things. Draw lines, 18 lines. We will draw squares, and we will also draw the circle. Okay, so let's go to the code first. So the code is drawing.java. If you look at here, so this is the code here. So I'm going to compile first. Then I will show you the output. Then I'll explain the code one after another. Okay, so go to the command prompt. All right, now go to my directory, cd. I can directly go to my then op/lab2. Directly I can go there, so we can use this command also. Okay, then I can see where is the file, what are the files inside this directory. So drawing.java we have here, drawing2 there, .java there, factorial.java. So first of all, we need to compile the first file, drawing.java, java c drawing.java, then press enter. So it will compile the file. Let's see it's compiled properly or not. So we want to see the file, whether this class file is created or not. So if you look at here, yes, the drawing.class file is created. Okay, now since this is Java applet class, so to run this Java applet class, we need to use the HTML file. Let's go to the HTML file and look at the HTML file. HTML applet code drawing.class, and the width 500 and height is 300. Then applet code finish, HTML tag finish. So you look at here. So we are going to use the drawing.class file. Then we save this one, and then go back to the command prompt again, and then we use the command we call the applet viewer, appletvier view.html. Okay, now you look at here. So drawing.java, then this is the output. All right, so now press 1 first and see the output. Okay, so we can see here, this is the output, the 18 lines is here. Okay, I'm going to show you again the second option. Okay, second option, that is enter 2 to draw a square. So draw a square. Look at here, the output, you see the output window is not showing the output fully because of view.html. Look at the width and the height. So 500 and 300, that means the width is okay, but height is 300. It is not enough to show the full output. So I'm going to change this one to 500. Then again save, and then go back to the command prompt, run the command applet viewer view.html. Then again show this output. Look at here, I press 2 here. Now it will show you the output. You see inside the window 500 by 500. All right. So okay, go to the again the lines. So press 1. Then you look at here, 18 lines is created. So look at the first line, import java.awt. So we import the Java AWT package. Then next we import Java x.swing. So Java x.swing we are going to import because of we are going to use the J option pen. Okay, now the next line, public class drawing extends J applet. So that means This drawing class is a subclass that is coming from the parent class JApplets. The command we use here extends JApplet. So JApplet is the parent class and the drawing is the our subclass. So now look at the file name. Your file name must be exactly the same name with the class name. That means the file name will be drawing.java. Okay, so you must have to follow exactly the same. Okay, now into the choice. Okay, then we use the public void init function. Inside the init functions, all code is here. So init function will declare a string input as a string. Then we use input. So whatever you input the value, that will consider as a string. So later on, we need to convert this string to integer. Otherwise, it will not recognize as number. So now the input equal J option pane show input dialog. Then we put the option here. Within a double quotation, enter 1 to draw lines /n. So it will go to the next line. Okay. Then I'm going to show you again the dialog box. Then it will be clear to you. All right, you look at here. So this is the dialog box. That means this is first one is the draw lines. Second one is the draw square. Third one is the draw circle. Okay. So again, I press 1 to display the lines. First one. Okay. Then I put here. Then, okay. Now, for example, we put 1. We input the value is 1. So now, once you input the value 1, so that means the input value it will 1. This is string type, so we must have to convert it into the integer type. So what is the command to convert into integer? Integer dot parse int, then input value is string type, for example 1. So choice will be 1, correct? So now so it will convert to integer value. Now look at here. Public void paint function. We're going to use the paint function and we pass the parameter graphics. The class name is graphics, the parameter of graphics object, graphics G. Okay, now look at the array, integer X array and integer type Y array. So these are the values is here. Okay, so how many values is here? We look at here. So 18 values is here. Okay, starting from 300, the X value, then 293, they continue until the 18 values. Same with the Y coordinate value. This is for X coordinate value and this one for Y coordinate value. So we have 18 values as well. Okay, now for example, we choose 1. Okay, so if condition, there is the if condition, this is the if condition, choice greater than 3 or choice less than 1. Then what happened? So J option pane show message dialog box, it will show you invalid input. So the value is greater than 3 or less than 1, the error message will show you. So for example, since we press 1, then it goes to the else condition and then it will go for one loop. Go for the for loop, integer I equal to 0, integer I less than 18. So what happened here? I equal to 0, I less than 18 means it will run from 0 to 17, 18 times, and it will generate 18 lines, I plus plus. Switch statement will take the value. What value we choose? For example, we choose the press 1. So it will take the value 1. Okay. Then it go to the case 1. Okay. If you press 2, it go to the case 2. If you press 3, it will go to the case 3. So now, since we press 1, go to the case 1, and then it will draw lines. How many lines it will draw? It will draw 18 lines. Okay. So how to draw the lines? The command is the object from the graphics G dot draw line. Remember, draw line. The command is the draw line. Then 200 200 is the starting point of the line. Okay. The first point. The first point, starting point of the line. So this is 200 200. So this is x coordinate value 200 and y coordinate value 200, right? So it will show you the starting point is here. Okay, now next point, the end point. To draw a line, we need 2 points, a starting point and ending point. So now to draw this line, we need another point, xi and yi. So since we are using the loop, so first value of x0, it will take the x0 value, the location of x0, 300, and then it will take the y0 location value, this is 200. So this is the actually line. X is this and y, x first starting point, this is 200, 200, and the ending point will be 300 and 200. So it will draw this line. Okay, next line, I equal to I plus 1. So 1 less than 18, then I plus plus. Again, it will continue the loop here. It comes here, and then starting point 200, 200, x coordinate value and y coordinate value, and it will take the second value, x1, and the second value, y1. So now it will take x1, y1. So this is 293, 293, and 2, 3, 4. So this is the next one. Draw the next line. So now the next line will take the value, the third elements from the array, x1, x2, then y2, then continue this loop until this condition is false. So how many times it will loop? It will loop from 0 to 17. Once comes to the value 18, exit from the loop. Okay, it's break. Then in the meantime, it will draw the 18 lines. Next option. Okay, again we run this one, then again comes here and we put the option 2. Okay, option 2. So option 2, if you look at the option 2, the similar way the option 2 will draw the rectangle. So you press option 2, it comes to case 2, and again draw rectangle. Look at here, draw rectangle. So draw rectangle, the condition is we need the starting point and we need the width and the height of the rectangle. So look at here, the starting point will take from here, x coordinate value, x0, because it will loop from start from I equal to 0, x0, and also it will take the value for y array 200. So 300, 200. So that means 300, 200 will be the location, most probably here, location starting point to draw the rectangle. So x value 300, y value 200, then it will draw the rectangle. The size of the rectangle will be 100 width and 100 height. Okay, width and height 100, 100, 100 by 100. Draw the rectangle. So how many rectangles it will draw? Because it will draw 18 rectangles, loop from 0 to 17. 18 rectangles will create. Okay, comes to the last option, how to draw the circle, we call the oval. So I go back to the command prompt. Again, we put the command applet viewer view.html. Then again, we put the command is 3. Okay, if you put the command 3, if you put the command, I mean the number 3, it will draw, we call the oval, or we can say this is the circle. So how many circle it will draw, how many oval? It will draw 18. So starting point similar with the rectangle, take the value from the x and y arrays 300, 200. So somewhere else like the rectangle, it will draw the circle here, it will draw the oval here, then continue until 18 oval is created. Okay,